What's up, guys? Shawnthebro here, and today we're going to be back for some more Sekiro. Give me 1 second. Tighten this up. Hey, Pyro. Nice to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. So hopefully everything looks okay. I know the green screen was a little grainy last time. Morgan's been helping me try and get this work and make it look as nice as possible. I think it looks pretty good where it's at right now. So we're going to get started. I will set this reminder for myself. And we should be good to go. Let me open this up on my phone so I can check the chat if I have to. Because sometimes I can't see it on the... Call the stream alert on Discord. Yeah, it'll... Did it come up already? It takes its time sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why it takes so long. Thank you very much. All right, so I think we're ready to go. Cool. All right. Yep, everything looks good. All right, thank you, Morgan, for the help. And now let's get started. So I don't have my headset on today. I can still hear the game through the monitor, but this is going to be more of just a relaxed, fun stream. We're going to play as much as we can. I'll probably only play for about an hour to an hour and a half today. I have some family coming down. They're coming down Friday evening. So, yeah, I'm trying to prepare for that and also finish everything up at work. That way, you know, unlike the last few weeks when I've been working a little bit extra, I can just be done when we're done with work and I can enjoy the weekend off. So, trying to make sure everything gets done. I got to do my videos as well. They're actually done. I finished them last night, but I have to do my voiceovers and everything like that. So we're going to try and get back into this game because it's been 2 weeks, and this game isn't exactly the nicest to people who don't remember how to play, like myself. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what we actually did. Did we actually have to go this way? Because I feel like we already went this way, and then we went back. No, you know what? We didn't actually go this way. Because what happened was we went and we saw the boss in... Oh my gosh, we're still playing in French, aren't we? Let's let's switch that back. I could have left it, but that's pretty funny. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. All right. Whew. I don't think the mic will pick up on the monitor audio, but let me know. All right, let's get back into it. So yeah, today's going to be just a freeform stream. It's called the Test Out the New Green Screen and hope that everything looks good, and we'll play for some time until I have to go do some voiceovers. It's actually a little loud though. Probably doesn't have to be quite that loud. Alright, so I have to remember... Oh, yeah, this is rough because I don't actually remember. Alright, left bumper. Alright, so we got the dogs down. Because remember, I was not good at fighting them in the past. Oh, he's got a rifle. Sekiro. That's right. I love me some Sekiro. Sekiro, however you want to say it. I've heard people even say Sakuro, which, you know, however you want to say it, I'm down. I'm not picky. Alright, cool. So everything looks good. I'm in a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and turn the audio down a little bit. That way you guys don't have to hear anything else coming out of the mic. And let's actually just continue with the game now. Let's rest while we're here. We'll just redo that part. Alright. I have no idea what's coming next. I've stayed completely blind, so hopefully it is not too bad. Hopefully we can make some progress, even if it's a shorter stream. I'd love to be able to get some progress in. Mainly, I'd like to beat one boss if possible. It does depend on how far apart the bosses are as well. Because I wasn't always able to do it in Dark Souls if they were particularly far apart. Hey, buddy. Oh, you know what? We did come here. We did come here, but I died last time, too. Oh, no. Actually, we didn't die. You know what? We fought that big guy. And then we wrapped up because we used our coins. So let's see what's actually this way. Sheena Castle. Sekiro. Emphasis on the E. You could just say Sekiro. That one might be a little bit too far away. Alright, so let's try this again. So now NPC was pronouncing the name. Yeah, I did hear him last time. But I do enjoy calling it Sekiro. I think that's the new one. I think that might be the canon name. Alright. I will say I'm getting faster at, you know, thinking about the flex. Remember after the second stream, it took me quite some time. Sekiro, right? I'm telling you, it's just better. Like, sure, okay, you know, I get what you're saying. The NPC is probably right, considering they put it into the game. But I don't know. You could say Sekiro. You could say Sakros as well. Whoa, hey buddy. Alright. Let's not get killed this time. I got to figure out what the heck to do about this guy. He hits you while you're on the ground as well, so it's a little tough. A little tougher than just... I don't know if I could deflect this guy. I probably actually can. Can't deflect that one because that's a dodge only. I probably actually could deflect his other attacks. Boss. Yeah. You know... This is going to have to count as the boss we're going to beat. It's going to take me some time. I needed to stop taking breaks, but work was just piling on. Now I got to try and learn. I got to hope my muscle memory pulls through. Alright. At least we're getting to a point where we're actually decent at fighting enemies now. It only takes me 1 or 2 runs to kind of get back to where we were. I could eavesdrop on him. I'll try and do that next time. Close this on my computer. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're going to get absolutely destroyed instantly by this guy, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So he just does not care about them. So he's a smart bull. He knows whose side he's on and everything. Man, alright. Alright. We're going to figure this out. So I was told there's an entirely different way it can go as well before proceeding. I'm pretty sure David was the one that said that and said could actually be beneficial, might make my life easier to go the other way. So I'll give this one or two more attempts, see if I can get anywhere with it. If I can, then we'll keep going. If not, I might go the other way, try and find it. I do know the general area where it's at, based on what he said last episode, but... Yeah, it's true. Perfectly fine. It's just, you know, normal condition. Whether it's actually true or not, that it's perfectly fine, as long as you keep believing it's perfectly fine, at least, you know, as long as you have confidence in yourself, that's really what matters here. You will get it eventually. Okay, so I could actually avoid all of those people if I just came up here. Because I can flat out grapple up there. So we can avoid those fights and then come here with full health. See if there's anything else over here. Alright. Right, okay. That's good, actually. Okay. Okay. Apparently you can't eavesdrop if you're, like, touching them. They might catch on after a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, hard knockdown anim. That's an exciting one. I do like seeing the anims a lot. I think that's very exciting. So for you... Oh! I mean, he did attack them, just... Whoa! What's up, buddy? No! I'm a little busy right now, Blazing Bull. Thank you. I don't actually know. I don't remember how to use these. Okay, so he didn't care too much. They say animals are scared. I mean, he reared up, but that was it. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Fragilities, or Fragilities, if you're talking about like a frag grenade. Either way, pretty cool name. And Tropoli, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you for the follow. And why did I get hit by the very first shot? We're not off to a good start this run if we get hit by the guy with the rifle. Alright, although we can just avoid this stuff, actually. I learned it's actually quite simple. Well, if he would do it. If Sekiro here would do it. Yeah, someone's gonna hear that and be like, why are you saying Sekiro? So he's getting worse every time. Alright. Oof. Alright, so I don't know about that. We'll try the Shuriken. I doubt it's really going to do much against him, but... Sorry, I forget you have to get yourself up when you start falling. So I never press A, then I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to actually do that. Yeah, it doesn't do much, as you can tell. Can I deflect? Let's try actually deflecting. I am able to deflect the head attack he does. And I am able to... Hey guys, nice to see you, Fi. Tropoli says, hey. Nice to see you too. Thank you so much for coming by. That is so kind. I appreciate that. So I am also very, very warm. Very warm today. I don't blame you. I think my floor is sweating. That is something else, you know. You don't want the floor to sweat. All right, let's see if we can get by the bowl here. The true boss of this episode. You know, the goal was beat one boss an episode. I think that, I don't know if that really counts, but it might have to for today. Okay. 17 degrees Celsius, nice. I don't know. I mean... Second. I don't know. I mean, I'm not actually sure what the temp is over here right now, but it is very, very warm inside at least. And the air is on, so I don't know what's going on with that. See, I don't know, like, I don't want to fight you head on. I don't even know if I can deflect that attack. When I tried in the past, I failed, but it's possible that I did miss my window. He's actually very quick. Pretend it's blast blue and press the D button. Oh, I wish I could do that. Bottle for the greed. I wish I could do that, you know. I need to just keep pressing the D button. It's the only chance I have. All right. Come on. Don't shoot. All right, hold on. I don't need to be hit by that guy. Oh. I don't need to be hit by that guy at the start every time. We're just going to run the whole way around. I didn't think he would give me that much of a problem. I probably should have just, like, grappled to him, but I thought I could just run by. I was wrong. I've learned my lesson. We're gonna just keep going. We're going to go right by him. You ready? See ya. It's not even worth it. Some stuff over there that I want to grab. That's pretty cool. Okay, I was hoping there was something up here for me. There's remnants up at the top. Hey, buddies. But all right, we're just gonna have to suffer, I suppose. Let's beat this guy. Come on. No reason for him to take up any more of our time. Am I right? Here's the bowl. Hey, bodies. Whew. Whoa! Alright, I didn't think you were gonna come in that hot, buddy. Wow. And he does all my health. Okay. Yeah, see, I know I'm not by any means good at this game, but I feel like we're gonna have to go the other way that was mentioned yesterday, last stream, because you can literally take all my health in one hit. I'm not feeling too confident I can take that entire health bar down. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see if we can go the other way for a bit and see what we can get that way. And we'll come back when we're a little bit stronger. So, yeah, there's a few different things. So first of all, we could apparently go a different way at the very start. Not at the very, very start. About, I say maybe here. Yeah, it was with the... It's before we fought this guy, so actually at the outskirts we could go a different way. So let's go back to the outskirts. We'll start traveling down the other path a bit. I think I personally, since I missed a few weeks and need some practice and catching back up, I think I could benefit from slightly easier place. I don't exactly know how to get there. Hold on a second. This is here, though. So they said you could go the other way. So it must be here. I don't even remember what was over. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been here. So I don't remember. I don't know where this other place is, but it's apparently before the next spot we went to. So we have to find the other direction we can go. I go to the right here. I wonder if we can... Yeah, can we go over anywhere else? Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. Everyone all at once. Thank you so much, Cosmic Games, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming by. Alright. So I don't know exactly what this other path was that was being mentioned to me. Because it looks like this is all pretty much the same path. I mean, actually, yeah, that's the guy with the rocket. So unless we can go to the right somewhere, I don't see anything that we were missing. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm not seeing another path just yet. Run down temple with the stubborn sculptor in it. Oh, so play the bell for... Oh, that's what we were supposed to do last time, and we didn't do that. So that might be actually what you guys were referring to. Forgot I didn't follow your account last time. Better late than never, right? That's right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you came back. How are you doing today? Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, see you, buddy. Oh, hey, big guy. I didn't mean to jump the whole way off. He's probably like, what is this crazy guy doing? There we go. Guy's a pain in the butt. Let's do a few things here. So first of all, there's this guy here who offers more about the... Yeah, let's
Gracias, buen señor. Hablad. Sí, sí, cómo no. Esa noche, mi banda asaltó la hacienda Hirata. Como bien sabréis, la familia Hirata forma parte de los Asina. Normalmente habrían limpiado
I'm getting a little
vuelos como nosotros. Sin embargo, resulta que lo
spotty.
hicimos durante una batalla. Casi todos los jóvenes samuráis se habían marchado. Era una oportunidad de oro. Así que prendimos fuego al lugar y lo saqueamos todo. Entonces os conocí. Estabais buscando algo. O eso es lo que me pareció. Es todo lo que sé de aquella noche. Ya veo. Sí. Esa es la misma mirada que teníais aquella noche. ¿Seguís buscando algo? Escuchad, buen señor. Por una suma, por una suma, evidentemente.
I feel like I don't really want to pay this, but I'm kind of curious now.
Os doy las gracias por vuestro apoyo. Como sois un shinobi, os daré información sobre herramientas shinobi. Una vez vi un tubo que escupía ráfagas de fuego. Cuando asaltamos la hacienda Hirata, uno de mis compañeros se hizo con uno. ¡Pum! ¡Pum! Así suena el fuego cuando se dispara.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Yeah, so hold on. I'm a little, you can see I got a little bunch of dots on me. Let me turn that down a little bit. I think I can do that without ruining the green screen at all. Weird, it doesn't show up on there. Oh, it's because of the dots on the... Let's see. Okay. Might be a little bit better. I think that's better. All right. So, yeah, okay. Kind of cool. Learn some things. You know, nothing super exciting if I'm being honest, but I don't even know how much 10 cent is. If it's really just like the currency that we have, just 10 of those, then I mean, that's fine. I'm going to die and lose some anyway. All right, let's go back to the castle gate. We're going to go on with the plan this time. So this guy will absolutely wipe us easy. And I don't know if I'm just stupid or what. And it's okay if I am, okay? I won't take offense. All right? But I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do here. He's got quite a bit of health, and he does a massive amount of damage. I could just get lucky. The one time he did just kind of run into the same wall over and over and was very easy to dodge and counterattack. However, that does not seem to be the case the majority of the time. So what we'll do is this. I'll tell you what. Here's plan one. First of all, we should probably eavesdrop on these, because these guys probably have a good plan. But I kill him too fast every time. So next time I'm going to sit and I'm going to listen to him, as opposed to killing him. See if he's got any tips for me. Alright, second. Okay. We have the firecrackers. We have the means to use them. I'm going to make him rear up. And I'm going to attack him. Okay, did not care about him that time. Or that time. I have to do it at a certain time. Or maybe it only works once, I'm not sure. There we go. It's really, actually, it only seems... Never mind. I was gonna say it only seems to work if it's in his face, but that was like right in his face. He just did not care. See, I was trying to deflect there. I feel like I was actually hitting the button on the right time. I don't know if I can deflect that. I didn't see anything saying I couldn't, but... Alright, we'll try that again. That went a lot better. At least we can get some hits in if we use the firecrackers. I don't think it'll take us too long to beat him. If we just learn his actual moveset. But he is going to be a pain. Could I not get stuck? I mean, it's okay if I have to, but... David, thank you for the sub, buddy. I should have eavesdropped. David, why? You're too busy subbing instead of reminding me. You did it on purpose. Your health chocolate bar? I don't know if I've increased enough beads. I think I only have 2 beads to increase my health bar. I do like the fact that you call it the health chocolate bar. I appreciate that a lot. We can look after this. See, so he reared, but after he continued his attack. So the firecrackers don't have a huge effect on him. You kind of have to do it at a very specific point from what I can tell. Okay, but you can deflect that and that. Wait, I thought I deflected it. It made the satisfying sound. Looks like a hurricane outside. What is going on over there, Fi? No, we only have 2 out of 4 beads. We could try out one of our abilities. Oh, I forgot about the counter. Hold on. This could actually be... I don't know if I could do it to him. Okay, well, let's equip this. Oh, they're out to get me. It sounds like it. Okay. All right. Sounds like the weather's out to get you. All right, we're going to try our friend, the Whirlwind Slash, just because it sounds fun. Yes, I know. This is what I wanted. Oh, also let's do that though. Let's do the no, he just died, but let's do that for real. So we have the bell. I'm not sure if we're supposed to put it at the temple or the guy at the gate here. I don't exactly remember what she said, but it's one of these two places. We need to find the Buddha statue. So
Cierra los ojos y escucha la campana. Su repique agitará tu mente y despertará los recuerdos del pasado.
okay. Three years ago. Our secret boss line. Is it? This is pretty cool. Okay, Hirata states. This is what that guy I was purchasing information from said as well.
Eres el hijo. ¿Qué ha ocurrido? Bandidos. Debes apresurarte. ¿Qué ha ocurrido? Debes. ¿En qué año? ¿Qué año? Dímelo. Es el año. La Pereso fue. ¿Qué ha ocurrido? El escultor mencionó. No me acuerdo.
Okay. Nice attire you got. Okay, heals burn. Could be useful actually. All right, bring it on. Told you guys I'm better at that now. Oh. See, I even dodged that. See how good I am, guys? Clearly the best player at this game. Really? Another one already? We're doing pretty well, aren't we? Yeah, I don't think we have anything to do, though. I don't know if I could actually, like, open that door. Dang it. Fi, is that a picture of the weather that is coming to get you? I want to fight these people first. But, you know, let's open this first. Oh, it doesn't open from that side anyway. He's speedy over there with those arrows. Yeah, the sun beating them just a moment ago. Doors are often shortcuts. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's good to know. It's basically Dark Souls elevators. Hey, you've been causing a lot of trouble, haven't you? Hey, buddy. Sorry to inform you that I can just resurrect in front of your eyes. That is very unfortunate for you. Alright, so... this is just a shortcut. That's fine. But... where are we actually supposed to go here? We can jump this wall. That was a good arrow. For the rest, we're even alerted. I'll give him credit where credit's due. We actually have a skill. We can literally level up at this point. Which I don't get that opportunity often, so I might want... okay. Not gonna lie, I thought that was off the map. I was a little upset. Might as well go back here. Alright. So we can do run slide. Okay. Or midair deflection. Ooh. I'm going to go with the midair deflection because I do like the ability to... I do like trying to use my deflect now as much as I don't normally like parrying. So I think those ones you just kind of get whenever, right? So yes. Okay, cool. There's more some Akko sugar. Oh, I didn't rest. Rip. Oh, I'll probably be dead soon, but screw it. Showbreaker prosthetic tool is. Okay. Alright, thank you. That is really good to know. So it's in this area, you're saying? You don't know... I'm not sure if it is here, but it's in this. Okay. That is very good to know. Thank you. I will definitely try and get that. Ah! It's alright. I'm dead, guys. Sorry. Just kidding. Hey! That would be really unfortunate. There we go. Excellent call, my friend. Excellent call. Problem is, I'm probably gonna get killed here. There we go. Ooh, still be getting killed soon though.
Toma el hacha Shinobi de mí. Párteles, por favor. Abrid. Abrido ya. Oigo que no rendí. ¿Me oí?
Finish my game for me. All right, no problem. But you know, don't get struck by lightning. That is not good. Holy crap, that guy's got a lot of stance. Okay, that was good though. I'll give us credit. Yeah, it is there. Awesome. No, very good to know. Very good tip. Problem was I didn't heal, so we were at a disadvantage. We did really well. I'm very proud of us. So I went and I leveled up my skill. I don't know if it's necessary for me to talk to him or not, but... Well, that's not good. I wanted to actually assassinate that guy. Excuse me.
Hola, buen señor. Buen señor. Parecéis un... En cualquier caso. Andaos con 1000 ojos, ¿de acuerdo?
Oh.
Ah, por cierto. Cuando venía hacia aquí, vi una pagoda de 3 pisos sobre un acantilado. Era una pagoda magnífica. Seguro que hay algún tesoro.
Gotta be. So I think at least. Okay, cool.
No soy.
Honorable Shinobi, ya han subido a la mansión de la comunidad. Que el joven señor...
Treasure is axe tool. Right? I like that they brought him in and that when I bought information it actually made sense.
Os lo encomiendo.
Has this storm hit? No storm has hit us yet. Nope. But, you sound like you are having one heck of a time. So, on a genuine note, I hope you are safe. I hope everything is okay. I don't know how bad it is. Like, it is funny talking about, like, I don't know what deity you made angry. But, yeah, hopefully you are safe, for real. I lost power for a sec. Okay. Maybe it was me, but I don't remember it. Dang it. The whole hurricane. I paid for the hurricane. I'm getting the whole hurricane. Hey, buddy. I don't want to hurt you, honestly. You're really cool looking. Oh, good. Coin purses are awesome. Oil. So what happens at coding jobs when you finish a big crunch like you did? I appreciate, that's a good question. I like that question. So what happens? Sometimes nothing, unfortunately. So basically, we may get some time off to make up for it, but maybe you get a little bit of extra pay or a bonus, and it's nice. The work over that week though, or however long, sometimes it's months. It's not really worth it in my opinion, because they are not, they're not too happy if their stuff doesn't get done. So it's a lot of stress on you, and it's not really worth it. Maybe you'll get like 2 days off, maybe a week off if you're lucky, and it's like, okay. But yeah, the really annoying part is that it honestly does not feel like enough for what you did. I'm going to be completely honest. It's a good question, though. Sometimes you'll get treated pretty well. They might take you out to dinner. They might give you, a few weeks off. I've heard someone getting a month off even. Yeah, horror stories they can be really bad, unfortunately. Luckily for me, it wasn't that bad. It's pretty miserable, I'm being honest, but there's people who had it way worse. Okay. So this it minimizes posture damage. Oh, this opens the door. Like Pyro was saying, we have a little shortcut now. Actually run right through here. So that's good. Was this the one we were already in? I got a little bit lost. I opened that, then I turned around the wrong way. No. Not too sure. Either way, I'll take that pellet. So this is where the guy was. This is where we talked to people. He said on the way here. I'm not sure where that's at, but I'm sure we'll find it. Sword. Shield. Easy. Okay, that guy's got 2 health bars. He thinks he's all important and whatnot. Alright, it looks like we'll have to defeat him, which is fine. It is what it is. Oh god, yeah, that's what that meant. I was like, how did I deflect that last time? That makes more sense now. Oh! Okay. I don't even know, like, I couldn't even jump off of him, so. 2 pikemen and 3 shield bearers. You already should have both Makiri and Axe. Okay, I have neither. Yeah, that definitely counts as crunch. It's not working. I guess it depends on where you're at. It's not really working like 24 hours or anything. But yeah, it does count as crunch for sure. I would count that. I think everyone would count that. I definitely count that. So you definitely know what I was going through. In fact, it sounds like you've been doing it for a long time, so I actually genuinely apologize about that. Yeah, it's that's just not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, he's sorry about that. I feel bad. That's true. If you like it, it makes all the difference. There we go. Here's the axe. Thank you very much. Awesome. Excellent stuff, my friend. Thank you for letting me know. Can we actually equip that now, though? Or are we supposed to, like, leave? Can we leave if we go to a... Can we re-enter the memory? I can have this fitted and all. Looks like we can. Alright, let's go have it fitted, and then maybe we will, That's a good question, too. Any mechanic from a FromSoft game would be hard to code. I mean, there are a lot of simple things that are pretty complex. So climbing and making it look good is actually pretty complex, because climbing is pretty easy. However, you want to make it look good with the animation, and the problem is you need to get the direction right. So if it's not a completely flat surface, or if you have their hands like dangling off of something, it is actually a pretty complex thing to get correct. Something I've struggled with in the past. I do kind of know how to do it now. I talked to one of my friends in the industry who worked on Uncharted, and I kind of have an idea. Climbing? It might, actually. I don't know. I have been using Unreal 5 a little bit more for experimentation, but I haven't really been using it for the actual project, so I'm not too sure. If it does, that's awesome. But it's a little tough. It actually just comes down to math, really. It's not too bad, but for me, grasping the concept was a little difficult. The actual, like... A lot of the actual mechanics aren't too bad. The AI is pretty darn good, though. And AI is a pain to implement for sure. I'm trying to think of what else. So, a lot of the skills are pretty simple. I think a lot of it's pretty easy. Not easy. I think a lot of it's pretty bearable. For me, I have sometimes getting that fluid movement is a little bit difficult. The inventory system's whatever. Like, all sorts of this stuff. This stuff takes time. Making it look nice is something else. But I think it's okay. I could go on Unreal Reddit. I go on it quite a bit just for, like, if I have a question or if I see people asking questions, because I'm curious about what people want to learn. But I don't personally go on it for things other than just asking and, occasionally answering questions. I have answered a few questions. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, the Unreal Reddit's pretty good. I've actually considered having more of a presence on there in the past. Let's go back. Yeah, that's cool. I definitely really respect that. So we have the axe and the flame vent. That's what we got earlier. We get them both is the question. Let's get the axe, because that sounds... Okay, we can create them both. Cool. Sorry. Why is it unavailable? Oh, I need the raw materials. God, I wish coding was a lot easier. Imagine all the things people would do with a low barrier of entry. Yeah, it's true. It would be really impressive. It already is impressive, right? What you see everyone doing. If it was more... And that's what I'm trying to do on a genuine note. I want it to be more available to everyone. That's why I don't really like sharing my code directly. I mean, I do it from time to time. It's not like I have anything super against it. But learning the basics, making that, free and easy, makes all the difference in the world. Questions may be stupid, When a very beginner with none episodes past comes in and asks how to make a character do fatalities, that is not impressive. I get what you're saying, but you do have a little bit of the wrong mindset about it. So they come in and they don't know that it takes all that, right? Everyone, when they make their first game or before they learn any sort of coding, they want to do more than they're really capable of at the time. And that's the thing. So we don't want to discourage that behavior. We just want to let them know that, they're not necessarily ready for that. There's things I'm not ready for. I mean, I'm doing the rollback netcode and I feel confident about it and I'm getting things to work, but an experienced network engineer could be way, way farther along with it by now in the same amount of time. We're all learning different things. So you're right. You're absolutely right. So that is a bad question. When someone first comes in, they need to do more than that, things beforehand. But we don't necessarily want to discourage that. It's just that we want to kind of pass them to the right direction. Now, I understand what you're saying, though, because there are some people who you recommend, like, hey, go watch this, go read this, and they don't do it. So, wait, does your coding YouTube series teach code as in, like, how it works and how to use it? Because mostly I've just been copying code and seeing it work. Currently I haven't internalized. So I try to. It's a little bit difficult. Like, it's hard, right? Because just writing the code alone makes a big difference. If you just copy the code and don't write it, then you're going to retain nothing. If you copy it, but you copy it from a source, it's kind of like, you write something down from the whiteboard in school or something. It's like, okay, maybe I didn't come to this conclusion on my own, but at least I maybe understand why we did it this way, or I remember the example. And because of that, you can then go on to use it more on your own. So I would like to say that it teaches code, but I mean it doesn't. It's hard to say it teaches code because if I really wanted to teach the code, I would have to break down everything. Like, I'd have to break down, this is an if statement, this is what it does. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say, I'd like to say it teaches code, but I would understand people not thinking that. I don't want to lie and say that it does, or like, oh, you'll be an expert at the time. Where would be the best place to learn code? So for me, what I do, and this is a little bit outlandish, but it's what I do. I play around with something for a long time, and I learn it. So it sounds silly, but let me give you an example. So Pyro here, I think you know who they are, but Pyro here is, we talk a lot, and he's recently been telling me about the way his like the blend shapes work and different things like that. And I had no idea about that beforehand. So I'm going to learn about it. Even if I don't use it in the tutorial, I do want to learn about it because there's things I could use it for elsewhere. And so what I will do is I will actually sit down and I will just start using it randomly in a blank project where I know I won't ruin anything past the point of no return. And then I will just do random stuff with it and see what I can accomplish. Like, for example, we just did the input window episode, and I talked about this during the fighting game stream. So it's all about using frames instead of seconds. Well, I never knew how to do that in Unreal. I have done it before in a C++ project, but I never did it on Unreal. So what I actually did was I started with where I think it would be. I'm like, what links to frames in the code? And I knew that it was the tick function. It's the only thing that I can think of that's directly linked to a frame. So I would go in there and I would see what I could do. I'm like, can I add every time and make sure that tick lines up? One tick is one frame, and it is, which it's supposed to be, but confirming that is good. So then I'm like, what if I can store the number of frames into a buffer? And I could do that. So I'm like, what if I could store data from every frame into a buffer? And it's just kind of practicing with it. If that doesn't work for you, that's perfectly okay. Most people don't. I don't think that works for a lot of people. If that doesn't work for you, that's perfectly okay. But people will usually go online and look at the documentation. So I can give you some documentation after this if you want. That has helped me in the past. But yeah, I would like to say you may simply copy the code like I did at the beginning, but you should also understand and learn why how it's written later. Exactly, exactly. So Pyro's completely correct. I mean, that it's okay. It really is okay to copy. That's not the problem. I don't like sending my project to somebody if they want to learn. Like, I have no problem if they just want the project to see it. You want your project maybe because you want to use it as a template to go from there. That's fine. I don't like as a learning thing to send it to somebody. I prefer, just even if they're just writing it on their own, because it's perfectly fine to copy the code. It's perfectly fine because copying it is getting it into your brain. Same reason you take notes, right? You start to get familiar with the syntax. You start to get familiar with, okay, like, but yeah, I'll want to look at the docs. Okay, yeah, I'll send over some documentation for you. And basically, the way the documentation works is pretty simple. Unreal has their own documentation. It's not that good. But you can go on, well, again, I'll send them to you. And it'll show, you can just look up a function or an action. And it should kind of guide you in the right direction. But yeah, copying the code is not bad. It helps because you're actively doing it. I have tried, especially in the later episodes, to really explain what's going on, because we start getting into some complex things that are not easy to follow, especially if you don't know what's going on. So, if you'd like, though, I mean, ask any questions, like, if you have them, here or in the Discord. Either way, I'll gladly answer. I have no problem. I love talking about it. I've thought about doing just regular C++ tutorials as well, to kind of supplement the Unreal things we've done. The reason I like Unreal so much is because I worked in C++ all my life, going through college and my first job, and even before, like, I did stuff in high school. I did personal projects, so basically all my programming life, my coding life, and I love C++. But there are some things that are really, really annoying to do in C++ that Unreal has down. And Unity has it down. Lots of engines have it down, so it's not like only Unreal has it. But Unreal I happen to use for work now, and also I like the power behind Unreal. C# or Unity uses C#. So I like Unreal. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is I've thought about doing supplementary C++ things, but some things are just like not necessary to do without an engine, if I'm being honest. I mean, some people like doing it because they like having full control, and if you're writing your own engine, that makes perfect sense. So I completely respect and understand that. But for example, collision is a nightmare when you want to do it strictly in C++. I mean, you can get basic collision working pretty easily, but when you have more complex collision in a lot of instances, it is just a pain. Everything about it gets to be a pain. When you're factoring in like networking, I've done networking in strictly C++ with no help no help with the replication from Unreal. That's a bit of a pain. I really, really don't like doing animation systems in any code without engine assistance. It is so much worse than just setting it up in like a state machine or something like that. So much worse. It makes you feel like you're in the Stone Age. Alright, so let me equip these. Download apps to try to learn from them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let me know. Ask me anything you want, because I want it to be helpful. I want it to be helpful, right? I don't want to just say stuff and then it's not helpful. And I think personally, copying code from a tutorial is helpful. Even if you don't entirely understand what's going on. Because trust me, I don't understand what's going on all the time when I look at a new concept or tutorial. And I just copy it and get it in there. I start getting it into my head, right? To figure out, like, what's this guy trying to do? And it happens in more than just, like, when I'm trying to learn. It'll happen when, so say somebody in the Discord sends over their logic. This happens all the time. Someone sends me their logic, and I have to try and figure out what they were trying to do. It's not that they were doing it wrong or anything. I have to be in the mindset that they are to know where the logic went wrong, right? So it helps just to see code, even if it doesn't make a lot of sense, just to see it, maybe write it down, play with it. How do plugins work? Because I assumed it was something you download into a project. It does its thing, but download plugins, I don't see if it does anything. So a plugin, you're right. You just download it into your project. It basically runs what's called like a module, or at least that's what I've called it, and we call it at work. And the module performs the logic. So, for example, say you have a plugin that's for like a mini map or something. You have to enable the plugin in your project settings. There should be a plugin setting, and then you can choose which ones are enabled. Unreal has a bunch that are enabled, disabled by default. Any ones you download will also go there. However, on an even earlier level, once you have your plugin, you need to make sure you add it to your Unreal project if you haven't already. If it's through the Epic Games Store, then you can do that by going to the Epic Marketplace and saying add to project, and it will ask you which one you want to add to. Man, I was kind of just messing around there, but that was doing really good damage. Axe's melee weapon. Hey, bro! It's a really good stance damage. Yeah, Fi, by all means, I mean, ask me anything. It can wait till Discord, too, if you want to do it over Discord, that's fine. But we can get you set up. I don't want anyone to feel that they don't understand what's going on. Trust me, it is not easy to understand. It's not like you're just not understanding. It's not like you're having a hard time or anything. It's difficult. I mean, even trying to teach it, it's hard because it's hard to say. You know, if you got, it's like, oh, they might know this, but also this is a different case where this application is. It's, you know, you can know something in one way and then it changes and you don't know it. So for example, oh yeah, I know how to implement hanging off of this ledge, right? But then say you have to hang off of a ledge with a different gravity scale. Well, it sounds silly, but if you're playing like Super Mario Galaxy, you know how the gravity's changing all the time? That completely changes your ledge logic. And different things like that. It's small, but you make an adjustment, or you want it to be a certain way that it's different. It can be very difficult to make that happen. So don't feel like you're just having a hard time learning or anything. It is difficult. Everything factors into it. So. Okay, use the counter against the pikeman's lunging strike. You got it. I will try to do that, actually. Can I just, like, jump behind him? Okay, he's starting to catch on. Oh, there's documents. So they're not like documents that you're gonna read through. It's the documentation. So what it really does is all coding languages and a lot of engines will have this. Basically, it's like it'll tell you what certain functions do. It'll tell you what certain operations do, like if statements, for loops, switch statements, all these things. So yeah, it's meant to be for you to learn, and so you can ease it, so you can use it easily. It's definitely for like beginner level, but trust me, we use it all the time as advanced as well. It's just basically anytime you want to learn how something works within the code or within an engine, different things like that. But it's a long journey, learning everything, and you'll never learn everything about everything. There's too many things that change all the time. But just writing some stuff down and experimenting is the best way. Oh, that's really important. That's really good. I definitely want to see it. Yeah. It's really important. I use it literally every day at work. So don't think it's don't think it's something that won't be used frequently, and nothing that it will be a waste of your time or whatever. It'll be good content. One strike with an axe keeps the die. It's true. It's true. If I could actually land it, it's actually 2 for pikemen. You said to use the counter against them, knowing what tool. Yeah, it's true. It makes all the difference. I mean, it happens all the time in the series. You know that. So like I had an array of sound cues. Pyro goes. You know, you can actually just make this sound object that can pick from a sound cue or a list of sound cues, and then you don't have to do like an array to keep it random. There you go. Something I never knew before. I never used it that way. It was never mentioned to me before in the past and projects and stuff. But guess what? Now that I know I have that, my life can use that instead. Just gonna bludgeon everyone with the axe. Ah! Would you like to be bludgeoned? Dang it. That's fine. Really, it's perfectly normal to not know. I'm not kidding. So I've worked in Unreal for 4 years now. 5 years, maybe. 4 or 5 years, either way, professionally. And you can tell I've done a lot. Like, I've done all the different tutorials. I've done other personal projects that were in Unreal. And I did it in college. I'll tell you, I don't know what a lot of that stuff does. I haven't used it yet. But it's all, you keep adding more knowledge every time you use something new. And you might forget how exactly to use something. But that's okay. It is still stored in your brain. When you start seeing it, it'll jog your memory. So just basically use whatever you can. Play around with it. I feel like his vow is some kind of code secret sauce. I like that. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. It becomes very, very normal to do as you code more and more. But I understand why you could feel that way. Pyro loves the convert to validate. I do enjoy it more as well, but they're actually the exact same thing. Pyro really loves it. The convert to validate gate is just really neat. That's my favorite thing about it. It's neat. You don't have to add an extra node. Thank you for that tip, by the way, buddy. Okay, well, I literally can't see. So maybe we should stop fighting in here. I might be able to, you think I can do it on there too? I don't know if I could, I don't know if I can counter that one, or if it's only when it glows. Only when it shines. There you go, now it's all sparkly in the back. It's because the lighting is changing because of this. What happens if I shut this entirely? Can you guys ever tell if a game's code is held together by duct tapes and dreams? I like that. Duct tape and dreams. I like that analogy. So, yeah, you can kind of tell. It depends. All right, I'm going to be completely honest here. And this is not what, professors and different things want you to hear. But it's true. You can make a game and hack it together, and it could come out really good and look really nice. Internally, it could be a nightmare. You could also make the best-made system. You got everything working, and it's just not a good game. That's all. So, you can tell if there's a lot of bugs and if the things don't really function like they're supposed to. But, you could actually make it work perfectly fine. Mikiri does work? No, that's okay. I might have pressed it too late. I wasn't sure if it would work on that or not. I didn't want to keep trying it if it wouldn't. It did work the first time. It worked when it was sparkling. He had like a little sparkle on his... I tried to sidestep and I just literally did not. I was stuck. I was literally stuck. There you go. I was stuck, and then when I finally got unstuck, I was trying to use my axe, and my axe was out of energy. So that was nice. Why is Lisp code so memed on? It's just old. It's old, so it does a lot of things that aren't necessary for a coding language, and it's just kind of ugly. It's just basically, it's a very bare bones language, and it's made a little bit weird compared to what, well, I guess other languages are made differently than it is, so it makes it seem like it's made weird. Yeah, alright, so honestly, if you guys would like, I could do an actual C++ course. It's like, you know, maybe 2 to 4 hour thing, like the Code Academy one I usually recommend. Because I don't know, quite frankly, I feel like I might be able to do it a little bit better than they did. They did a great job with it. That's nothing against them. There are some things I would mention, some things I wouldn't mention. But I guess it all comes down to personal experience, so I'm not trying to speak, you know, poorly on them or anything. But there are some things I would do differently. Wait, how come I did not get my Dang it. If I had my axe back, I definitely would win this. I might still win it. It's going to be close, though. Now, not with these guys behind me. Dang it, dang it, dang it. If I had my axe back. Bro, who are you talking crap about? No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't talking crap about anyone. I was talking about specifically Code Academy. I'm saying I might make a C++ basics. You know about... Yeah, I do. I love Mugen. I'd be super down for coding basic. I think it might just be useful. You know, because the thing is, I did end up watching a lot of the Code Academy. I have made video games from scratch. My old job, I made a simulator strictly in C++, so then I did not end up liking C++ very much. I've updated the COD to let a normal attack to be proceeded to a directional attack, even when I can't move left or right during attack. Okay, that's good. I was updating the things you mentioned with the stun and the hit stop, because I realized if you accidentally did the proximity hitbox, then that could cause an issue. Not just any Garbo. Hey, that's fine. I'm not gonna defend the games. I do think they were pretty Garbo, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna try and defend my old projects, because I also personally wish a lot of things could have changed in them. But would it be a pre-recorded video? So I'm trying to think. If I did that, I would probably do... I think it would be more lecture style, like the data tables. It would probably be just like 2 to 4 hours of me talking over it. Because I'm trying to think of... It wouldn't really be pre-recorded, because it would be more about exploring C++ and Visual Studio, as opposed to like random project updates. So, yeah, I would probably do it. It probably wouldn't be pre-recorded. I think it would be more like the random episodes that I do. Oh, my games that are online are not good. I'm more of a simulator guy. The things I've done online are college projects. If you want to see a simulator, that I could show you, but I'm not gonna. I already told you I'm not gonna defend them. You can make fun of them all you want. I make fun of them on the daily because they are not good. All right, so we got 4 minutes left for today's stream. And I think we'll wrap up after this next attempt. I want to see if I can kill the boss here. Yeah, that's me. That's exactly who I am. I actually don't know why I'm fighting these guys, because really I should just run by. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, I honestly will take criticism, because I'm not referring to making a game in this case. I was talking about C++. And I know I can code in C++, so that's perfectly fine. Alright. So, I don't know why I was able to sneak up on him last time, because he literally knew I was right there. But I'm wondering if I can just axe him. We're going to try the... You can do it. Okay, you were totally right. Good call. I might be able to do it again. I might be able to do it again. But it's tough because... Well, I can't do it if he's in the tall-ass flowers. C++. Pyro, I like the... Oh, I was out of beads. I do like the C++. You know what my favorite one is? You know what my favorite one is? Howling Sheet. I think that's my favorite one by far. Can I get one of those before we end the stream? Because I think that's my favorite. Actually, guys, we did a little bit better than expected for today. Because I wasn't sure how far we'd get. I didn't think we were going to make much progress since we were doing a shorter stream. I'm not actually sure because I haven't looked at I just use the Epic documentation as a whole. I think they're pretty much the same. I mean, you'll get updates as the versions change. It'll tell you which things get updated. It'll tell you what you have to include to actually use and different things like that. I don't think it's different for 4 and 5. I think it's more like one thing at the moment because 5 is very, very much 4 with upgrades, really. It's basically like a version update when you change an entire version. It's like some things change, but the majority of stuff, it pretty much stayed the same. Like, we upgraded to 5 at work, and like, it didn't really affect almost anything. In fact, it was almost worse on our performance. It ended up being about the same because we did have some things that were better and then some things that were worse. So it ended up being a few. I think it ended up running approximately like 30% faster. I think it was like 28% faster. I could actually get the number on that, but I think it was like 28% faster. And I mean, we don't use anything of it. Like, we don't use anything of it. Maybe the artists do, but I don't know. I think the docs for 4 and 5 are going to be pretty much exactly the same. Thank you, David, again for the sub, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry that I didn't see that earlier. Thank you. You know David, right, guys? Let me share this with you right now. Oh, that's cool. I just saw what you sent, 5, by the way. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, I'll get those docs to you. But yeah, it's 7:30, so it's time to wrap up the stream for tonight. Usually we go a little bit longer, but as I said, I got family coming down, and I'm going to prepare for that. I want to make sure I don't have any crunch to deal with today, so cool. Yeah. I think we are good to go. We got a little bit farther than I expected, so that feels pretty good. And yeah, I don't think I have any updates for today, so we will catch up on Monday. I might be busy. I'm going to be busy most of the day Monday. I am taking off from work. Yeah, I'll make it. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to make it because it is going to be an in-depth thing, so I have to do it over a weekend. I won't be able to do that at night after work. But let's give me like a month because I'll prepare. I want to make sure it's actually good, but I don't think I should need too long because I did do that example. Yeah, I shouldn't need too long. I actually have a basis to work off of as well because I had to do a little bit of training and I put something together and I think it would be really useful here. So give me a little bit, but we will do that. And yeah, I think that'll wrap up the stream. Monday I'll be busy, so we might not stream, but we'll stream next Wednesday again. And the Monday after we might do another fighting game stream. We'll find out. But anyway, that's all I got today, guys. So thank you so much for watching and for coming by. And hopefully we'll make a little bit more progress next time. We did a little bit better than I thought we would today, but we can still improve our Sekiro game, that's for sure. Cool. Yeah, so thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.